Hi, this is Amrita, and today we're going to look at the top 5 versatile props for child photographers that I've curated especially for you. So let's get right to it. Number 1 on my list is the round wooden bowl. Now this is a standard size available with most prop stores around, and what's amazing is you get this in a whole range of colors. I really like the rustic wooden finish to it, but the cream one is another favorite. Now I envisioned using this bowl mostly with newborns when I first bought it, but I slowly realized that this can be used across 0 to 12 months of age groups. So I even use it for newborn twins today. Now, when I'm working with 3-month-old and 6-month-olds, I typically place their head comfortably positioned on a beam and make sure their palms land here and the legs go up in the air. If they're exceptionally tall babies, 6-month-olds may not necessarily fit in it and their legs keep sticking out. But if they curl up their legs naturally, this is a pretty easy prop to use. And I also use this with sitters between 7 to 12 months of age by making it really snug with a nice stuffing inside, keeping them in here. It also gives them, or rather it gives you a few seconds to take their pictures before they crawl away. Second on my list is this cane bamboo basket. The reason I love this is because it can really hold a baby and keep them really snug in here. Now, do note there are 2 sizes available. I've currently got the newborn size in my hands here, but there is a slightly bigger size for older babies. Now, I like to use this for newborns because I sort of wrap them and put them in here in an inclined position with their heads up here, the lower part down here, and I love the gaps available in between because it allows me to sort of wrap flowers or intertwine any sort of decor items around on the sides just to make it look a little more lively. Now I also love to use this basket for 6-month-olds or 5-month-olds who haven't learned to sit independently but sort of are like wobbly sitters and need ample back support. This makes a perfect basket because of the depth. So it sort of gives the baby support up to their mid to upper back, and they also fit nice and snug and quite perfectly in here. They're also sort of very handsy and grippy at that age, so having them hold the sides or the front of the basket makes a great way to pose them while they're snug and cozy and sitting upright, while you can sort of put a few decor elements on the sides and take a beautiful portrait. At number 3, I have this cream barrel over here. Now, of course, you can use a metal bucket if you want to, but I prefer the wooden barrel mainly because of its height as well as the opening on top, that is the diameter here. What this allows me to do is, one, I can use it for newborn photography where I put the baby in here with their hands, or their chin on their hands at the edge. Now, that's typically how I envisioned how I'd use this barrel. But very slowly I discovered that I could use this for 4 to 6-month-olds as well, provided the 4-month-olds have a stable neck, or pretty much for 6-month-olds as well, but they've got to be a little small and petite. The slightly taller 6-month-olds may not necessarily fit into this, but what I do is I layer this barrel halfway through and then make the 6-month-old baby sit inside it. And since they're pretty grippy with their hands, I have them hold the front of the basket. So this is again a super versatile prop and can be embellished with so many different things to be used in various scenarios. The next prop has my heart and also everyone's favorite, the heart bowl. Now I really love the heart bowl because one, it comes in different sizes. The smaller ones are really perfect for newborns where you can place the baby in here and sort of fill up the other side with fabric or with fur or even flowers, or use the outside portion to sort of decorate it with flowers if you need to. What I really like about the heart bowl is that I can use a slightly bigger version for newborn twin babies, where I can place the baby on each side, which sort of is nice and snug. I love to use this newborn size heart bowl for sitters as well, because I just place their little bums in this corner here, place their legs extending out this way, and I fill up the other side with a nice little fur blanket. And of course, I can add decorative elements on the outside if I want to, or even around the heart bowl. So this is super versatile. The other last way I can think of using this is also by placing it on your beanbag, under the beanbag fabric, and stuffing it with the right amount so you can place the baby over it, so that the outline of the heart bowl appears on the fabric above, making it look really nice and subtle, but yet the shape really stands out. So this is one of my top favorites. And last on the list is a bed. Well, I have a gold metal bed here, but you could use even a wooden bed for that matter. But this is a perfect newborn size bed, which I can use in so many different ways. I like to use it with newborns, where I sort of wrap the baby very comfortably and snugly and place them over here, just like you would assume you'd use it. But I also like to use this for sitters by simply making them sit with their backs against the headrest and their legs extended out, making sure I tuck it in and keep them really snug so as to prevent them from trying to cross over or crawl out of it. The other way I use it with sitters is by making them sit facing the camera with their bums here and their legs out this way. Now that is another interesting way to use it because they can actually hold the sides. Now I always use this for babies above the age of 7 months, where they've learned to sit independently, but you can really gauge with each of these age groups and decide what works best. The other best way to use the gold bed is for 3-month-olds and 6-month-olds. Now if you're wondering how, I make sure I make them lie down with their legs pushed upward, and typically they tend to lift their legs up anyway during that age group. So super versatile through 0 to 1, so definitely something you should consider having. I hope this video was useful today, and I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below if you own any of these props and how you use them differently. Don't worry, we've mentioned all of the prop stores from where we've sourced our props in the description section below. We'd love to hear back from you on your thoughts about the video and what else you'd like to see from us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.